Oh, guys, apologies for that. My laptop decided, do you know what? Not today. I've had enough of your shenanigans. I've had enough of you. We are not having a good time. I've got to make sure the recording's okay because my computer just literally cut out, and I was like, "What? It doesn't usually do this." So, well, actually, I say that. I think my computer is on its last legs, sadly. Well, I mean, the video's here. So, oh, but it's doing the stupid. Okay, I'm gonna have to go through OBS, and I'm gonna have to. Oh, what is? Well, how do I do it again? Remix recordings. Uh, Honestly, so jarring sometimes when this happens. It's only ever happened to me once during recording, so yep. But hopefully we'll be able to get back to where we were. Can everyone hear me in the chat? Okay, we all good. I'm literally just like sorting out the recording so that the recording's safe. The live stream's up and running, hopefully. Thank you so much, just Amy, for gifting Azalea, I think is how you say that. A gift membership. You are absolutely incredible. Okay, recording has been saved. Let me just double check. Where did we get up to? I mean, we were just chatting before the end, weren't we? Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, recording's been saved. We're all good. We're all back. Fabulous. Right, what was I trying to show you? I was trying to show you how to join the membership, which I know is shameless self-promotion, but I don't care. So if we go to, hang on, let me go here, close that. Let me go to YouTube, and let me go to where's my channel? My channel. How do I get? Oh, there's the view my channel. I was like, eh? Oh, I might actually have to go into incognito mode for this because brain. What am I doing? YouTube, right? YouTube. No, I don't want to sign in. My enraged rants. Okay, cool. Right. So, if you go on to, let me change it to. No. Does it not let you? It doesn't let you do it in. Oh, okay. Okay, it's not letting me show. It's not letting me show a window. Oh, there we go. Here we go. So here, if you see join, you have to sign in, but there'll be a join button next to the subscribe button, and that is how you do a membership. Obviously, wait, I can't join member because Brexit. Thanks, Brexit. What do you mean, thanks, Brexit? What's Brexit got to do with it? Oh, is that like a money thing? Like, you have the money for it? Because it is £3 a month. Just, I'm joking. And try not to join on Apple devices because, again, they take 30% of the money. I get like, it's £3 and I should get £2 something of that. But with Apple's cut, I get like £1.40, and it's like, oh, okay. So yeah, try not to do it through Apple. They're just rude people. Rude people. Anyway, it was a joke. The love a Brexit joke. Don't you worry. Right, let's get cracking, shall we? Let me just sort out the actual episode. I've got to go a little bit closer because it's all zoomed out because I was. Yeah, continue. I want to continue from 11:47. Right. Right, it's just loading, it's just loading. It's still loading. um, Yeah, so if you use like Apple Pay, I think is the issue, Lila. The issue is Apple Pay. So if you purchase it through YouTube and you pay using a credit card, that's fine. But if you pay through Apple Pay, then the Apple will take a cut, essentially. I don't know why it's like that. It just is, sadly. This is not enjoying. It's not having a good day. That is episode 7. Yeah. Are you gonna load? Sort yourself out. Okay, it's sorted itself out. I just need to track back to 11:47. Wow, the live stream is just not right. Let's just, while that's loading in the background, let me catch up on chat. Okay, we're getting back to decent numbers. We're back to 187. Not quite at the 300 we were at, but hopefully they will get the thing. Brexit was a type of cereal. Apple stock money hungry when they don't have to be. Facts, honestly. Are you gonna load? No, not even. Not even gonna load. Not even slightly. They're just not having a good day today, and that's fine. I is it the server that I'm watching it on, or is it like what's going on here? Like I could use this version actually. It just might be a little bit lower quality, but yeah, we'll use that. I mean, hopefully it'll sort itself out. But I mean, it's tiny in a corner. You can't really see it, can you? I only have Apple. Again, it just it depends if you're paying for Apple Pay. If you're paying for Apple Pay, listen, it's chill, it's fine. I'm just saying if there is an option not to, just to be aware of that. Is what I would say. Right, I'm gonna start recording again. How's my computer doing? Okay, it feels less like it's gonna jump off a cliff now. I think it just got too warm and it went, yeah, now I've had enough. I've had enough. So I'm recording again, so let's get back on with the episode. Okay. Was it a good number? Absolutely. Was it a good number? Absolutely. I think I'd give it like I'd give it a 9 as well. Like, I just... I don't like the whole writhing on the floor kind of thing. Like, it's a good number, but like I wish that she just did something else than just kind of rolling around the floor, arching her back. Like, some of the tricks are nice, but they also just make me so uncomfortable because I'm like, ow, that must be really sore. So like, part of me is kind of glad that we're not going to see any more solos from Brooke, because they all just look like they hurt so much. Do you know what I mean? Like, they just look uncomfortable. So yeah, I'm not sure how I felt about that, but I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a very good solo. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, it's a shame. Really, it is a shame. But yeah, I wish that throughout her time on the show, she was given more contemporary numbers, lyrical. I don't know about ballet because Maddie's. Abby's idea of ballet is not exactly my idea of ballet, so meh. But I just wish that we'd gotten to see something different from her rather than, oh, we're doing another acro routine. But yeah, it is what it is. She did well for her last solo on this stage and on this show, so I'm happy, I'm content. Damn, I've watched all of Paige and Brooke's dances now on Dance Mums. That feels emotional. It feels emotional. It's starting to hit me that I'm not gonna see these girls dance again, and that's really sad. Big up Melissa. Let me make a note of that. Let me make a note of that somewhere. Let me get a pen. Let me get my little notebook out where I keep all the pyramid rankings. I'm just gonna put big up Melissa. Melissa, Melissa, you have outshone yourself. You tried your best to go after Abby and be like, please let them have their moment. Let them have their moment. Please do not take this away from Paige and Chloe. And I've got to appreciate it. I've really got to appreciate that from Melissa. Because clearly, I mean, listen, I've heard on the podcast that apparently Melissa texted Christy on the day when they were on the way to New York, and because they went separately, and said to to Christy, you're gonna hate me today. Like, Christy has been very open about that on the podcast. So the fact that Melissa obviously knew this was gonna happen and has tried to be like, if you want them to perform, fine, but don't let it be marked. Please don't let it be marked. It's so frustrating because Abby's so unreasonable is the word I would use. What do you mean you've got no faith in your students? Why would you bother giving them a duet if you've got no faith in them? Do you know what I mean? If you were planning on giving Kalani and Maddie the duet anyway, why not just let them have the duet? What we doing here? Mariana, I feel like Chrissy and Kelly blame Melissa for it in the moment. They don't necessarily blame her for it now. Because I feel like you see that and you're like, okay, she tried to stop them. She tried to stop her. There's not much she can do at this point. She's going to do what she's going to do at the end of the day, Abby. She's going to do what she's going to do. I'm not rating this dance. I refuse. Put my foot down. I'm putting my finger down, really. But put my foot down, and I'm not. I'm not marking this. Um, because the dance was good, but it shouldn't have been here. This was not in the program at the start of the episode, so it's not getting a score from me. And someone in the chat has just said that this is the duet that ruined Dance Moms. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I I hate that I've had to watch that because I shouldn't have had to. I shouldn't have had to. I should have just heard that it won and been like, oh yeah, sick, cool. But like, Kalani's a great dancer, and I feel like that duet has redeemed her from her failed attempts at duets on AUDC. But like, uh, you could have done that anytime. Anytime. You've already performed it. So like, either don't give Paige and Chloe the duet, or just like, oh, I'm so nervous because I know exactly what's coming. Thank you. Hang on, I've got to scroll back up. Give me a second. Thank you, Sorry, I said Keister. Thank you, Kevstar, for the 99 cent. Is that 99 cents? Is cents American? Cents and dollars? Because cents is also euros as well, so it always confuses me. Thank you for the, I'll just say dollar. The dollar tip. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Good. Saw. Yeah. Um, yeah. At least we get to watch the duet. Do you know what I mean? Like, I really didn't think that we get to watch the duet. But it's New York, Ethan. Yeah, honestly, every time we're in New York, something fucking mental happens. It's always just chaos in New York. They need to stop going back to New York. Because it's just, ugh. Can we just talk about how Kendall... Can we just talk about how Jill and Holly are like this against the wall? I'm not here. I am not part of this conversation. Please do not include me. Like, it's actually mental that they're just stood there and they're like, I can't talk.
Was going to happen, even in the morning.
Okay, to everyone in the chat that's saying they didn't listen to Melissa, would you listen to Melissa in that moment? Considering everything and all the history that they have with Melissa and all the times that she has lied. Melissa is in the right in this situation, don't get me wrong. However, Boy Who Cried Wolf, she's done it too many times now. And I feel so horrendous for all three of them in the situation because the trust is gone. There is no trust between them. My thing is Melissa could have not let Maddie compete. Again, very fair. She could have pulled Maddie, but equally she's not going to do that. We know that. We know that she's not going to jeopardize her daughter. She did the best that she possibly could without jeopardizing her daughter's future, but I mean, they are about to give that energy to Abby, don't you worry. But equally, Melissa has wronged them in a way. Do you know what I mean? Or if I'm being 100% honest, I can understand why Christy would be upset with Maddie. Because if Maddie had gone to Chloe and been like, I'm not competing today, and then she did, then, like, I don't know. I don't know. Also, can we stop putting, like, spoilers in the group chat for stuff that we're about to watch? Because I haven't seen it yet. So, let's just hold back on that until the appropriate time, please.
Morning.
What? Sorry. Right, okay. I can understand what people are saying in the chat now. What sort of a bullshit subtitle was that?
All I gotta say. Okay. Well, we know it's important.
Okay, I'm sorry, but her mouth wasn't even moving to the same letters that were on the screen. Do you know what I mean? Like, I cannot believe that they set her up like that. Because, but then again, I'm not being funny. Anyone with a fucking brain should be able to see that that is not what Maddie said. And if you believe that, then you are part of the problem. You are actually part of the issue. That's absolutely ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she said something along the lines of other people are allowed to perform too. Like she don't get me wrong, she probably said something that was a little bit like meh. But like I just think it's like I think it's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Right. I am gonna be back in a second. I need to pop out for a second, but I'll be back in a couple of minutes. So here is an ad. I am back. Oh. Right. Let's crack on with the episode, shall we? I feel like we're coming up on the slap. We're about to watch the iconic moment. Oh, I'm very, very nervous, guys. I'm very, very nervous because I just know how this is going to go down. So, yes. Let's go. Oh, that's the wrong tab.
You are.
Okay, we've seen it. We've seen it. We've seen it. And honestly, unpopular opinion, Kelly was well within her right to do that. Kelly was well within her right to do that. Woo! Okay, that was absolutely mental. Okay, we've seen it. We've seen it. We can all breathe. Let's just do a calming breathing exercise, shall we? Just okay. I feel a little bit calmer now. Honestly, I'm not being funny. I would have done worse than just slap her. She's coming at me, gnashing her jaws at me, gnashing her grotty little teeth at me. Yeah, I'm slapping her. I mean, let me, hang on. Okay. It was a slap and a hair pull. So, you know what? Fair game. In my head, I don't know why, but I envisioned like she was like bam, 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 and then the hair pull. I thought there was like multiple hits, but clearly not. And honestly, someone in the chat just said it took 4 whole seasons for Abby to get smacked. Good riddance. Facts. How did she not get slapped well before this? There have been so many times this season, not even this, well, this season, but over the 3 seasons, that she has deserved to get slapped. That she has deserved to have, honestly, like, I'm surprised we haven't dealt with a who killed Abby situation at this point. Because, genuinely, every single one of those mums would have had a motive. Every single one of them. In fact, that is a fascinating idea for a TV show. Okay, nobody steal that. Nobody steal that. I'm gonna write the screenplay. But genuinely, I'm astonished because like at least Kelly got revenge. Do you know what I mean? At least Kelly got something. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Honestly, she deserved that. And Holly being like, "Girls, out the room." Big up. Big up, honestly. She's always a queen. She's always a queen. Yeah, this is all reeking of cover-ups, conspiracies, just too much. Because why is Holly being like, you need to get out of here now. You need to get out of here now. You need to go. You need to leave. You need to get out of here. It's crazy. Listen, going back to the whole £500 hog thing, I am not a I'm not fat phobic at all. But Abby, you make it so hard when like literally you're an awful human being. All I want to be is an awful human being to you. And it sucks because I don't want to be that person, but you make it so hard not to be. Also, Brad is absolutely right. Brad Evans said a human being can bite off a finger as easily as we can bite into a carrot. Absolutely. If we don't, our brain stops us from biting off our finger. But we could. If we didn't have that, this is our finger in our brain. If you, I mean, please don't try this. But if you were to bite into a carrot, gone. If you were to bite into somebody else's finger, you could do the same. You genuinely could. That is a known fact. Justice for Kelly Highland? Absolutely. 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 There is a toxic part of me that wants to be like, why is Maddie saying I'm sorry? Why is she making it all about herself? But equally, I know that that's just because she's a kid and she believes that this is all her fault because it happened afterwards. That's just me being toxic. Don't worry about it. Don't go down to that level, Ethan. I don't like going down to that level. I don't. And it sucks. Tom, you also bring up a brilliant point. She does fat shame the kids. She does. Not everyone chewing on their finger. I don't like going down to that level. I try and keep it to a minimum. Only when I'm pissed off and angry. And it's usually in a fit of anger that I say those kind of things, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's a shame because Kelly did not deserve anything that happened to her on this show. I don't think she's done anything to warrant this kind of abuse and torture for her children and for herself. Yet here we are. Sorry, what the fuck are you gonna use your knee and your legs for? You don't teach dance or anything, so what are you gonna need your knees and your leg for? Oh! Hello! Tyler with the $20. Get your finger out of my face! That's what that was. And that is your reward for seeing fuck. $20. Thank you so much, dude. Honestly, means the world. Sorry, brain just froze there for a second. Yeah, the Prosecco's getting to me a little bit. Thank you so much. I do really appreciate that. I need to see an Ethan and Brad Evans collab. He is okay, so right. If we're talking on a real level, he is substantially bigger than me in terms of audience and in terms of YouTube status. So I cannot see that happening unless I reach like a similar stratosphere. I mean, who knows? He might be like, this guy is lit. Let's try and big him up a little bit. But I'm not going to go out of my way to try and make that happen because it's on him to make that happen. I feel like because of YouTube status and things like that, it's on him. If he wants to, I would more than happily do some kind of Dance Moms reaction with him, as long as it wasn't spoilers for me, because obviously I haven't watched the show before. I know he has, but yeah, what is the difference? You don't have a concussion, do you, babes? That's funny. That's funny. Abby doesn't deserve legs. I will not comment on that. I love Brad. We need Brad on this channel ASAP. I think realistically, if anybody's going to be on anybody's channel, I'll be on his. I don't think I'm going to get him on mine. I can't see that happening. But like I said, I would. Okay, one thing I will say is do not spam. Do not spam his comment section. Please do not do that because that's not okay. That's not okay. I mean, Debbie, he's on season 5, but he doesn't do every episode, so he could always join me for a season 4 episode if he really wanted to go back to season 4. His mum is absolutely iconic. Ethan, hair is slaying. Hair always slays. I started parting it in the middle. I used to part it like here and have it swept over to, sorry, this side. And it just wasn't quite working, but I think sweeping it in the middle actually kind of works. Abby doesn't deserve facts. That does not age well at all. I mean, feel free to casually mention it to Brian, to Brad, but please don't spam because I don't want to seem like that big a YouTuber. Do you know what I mean? I completely forgot that we are in the middle of a group dance. Like, what's going on? What is going on? What's happening here? Fleur, absolutely. We're gonna make sure you stick around for after this episode because I'm gonna be talking more about Doctor Who. Gotta go past my night limit. Damn. Sorry, Diamond Wolf. You'll be able to catch the rest of the episode on the actual video, and you'll be able to catch the rest of the stream in terms of like once we finish the episode, when it stays up. Okay. Sorry, let me just go back quite quickly. But like, I mean, we can politely ask Ethan 10,000 times. Yeah, I saw that Brad posted a new Dance Moms video. And every time I look at it and it's like 2 hours in, it's got like 3 times the amount of views I've got. I'm like, no, I'm joking. That's why she ended up in a wheelchair. Just don't make Ethan look like a pick me. Facts. I don't want to be a pick me because I'm not a pick me. I've got this far on my own. Do you know what I mean? Um, the episode should have ended here. I agree. I feel like the episode is kind of done. I'm not really interested in watching the rest of the episode, but I will obviously. Ali was in the season 3 dance, not this one. Oh, yeah. Ethan giving me the most mum stare after that. Where am I going? Where am I going? There. Somebody said something. Am I gonna watch the next episode preview? Absolutely. Are you sure I'm not a pick me gal? Pick me, pick me, choose me, love me. You don't get to call me a whore. She's iconic. I've still got Duolingo to do. I've also got Duolingo to do. Somebody remind me when I finish the episode. I've got to do Duolingo. No, I can't deal with a tough episode for Nia on the back of this episode. No, please, please, no. No. Right. Thank you guys for watching the bonus episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I've not enjoyed it that much, but here we are. I'm just over... I'm so over the emotional abuse of these children because they're so wonderful and it just really upsets me. Because what do you mean we're being mean to Nia, who's literally the shining example of happiness on this team? And, oh, fucking hell. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the bonus episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to like and comment down below. Don't subscribe, because you're already a member. And I will see you guys in the next bonus content, whenever that may be. But until then, keep on ranting. And I'll see you guys later. Bye now. See ya. Oh, Erica, you heading off? Ah, gutted. Thank you so much for being in the chat. Love you so much. You're only missing the outro, and anything else will be up as a what's it call it? But I'm gonna do my outro, and then we are going to head into Q&A portion. Well, this was an episode of Dance Moms, and I don't really know how to take it if I'm being 100% honest. I really don't. I personally feel like this was one of the toughest episodes to watch, purely because I know how unjust this situation was. Not only was Kelly 100%, in fact, not even 100%, 1,000% in the right, Abby... I feel like this is such a turning point, and it's so disappointing that we've got to this point, that we're now just heading on a slippery slope down towards the end of time, and I don't know. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I don't know. We'll see how it gets on, but I'm not hopeful because I can just tell each episode is going to be tougher and tougher to watch, especially without Kelly there. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all that YouTube stuff that you guys do so well. And I will see you guys in the next episode, whenever that may be. But until then, keep on ranting, and I'll see you guys later. Bye now. See ya. Okay, I'm just going to do some thumbnail things. Hang on. Tyler, bye-bye. Thank you very much. Fred, thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much. Goodbye. I think I also saw Erica say goodbye. And I think I saw Diamond Wolf say goodbye. Thank you very much. Love. So much love for you all. We'll keep going past this. But I'm just going to finish this off. So let me... What am I even going to do? What am I going to do for the thumbnail for this? I don't even know if that's good. We'll see how it goes. See how it goes. I might have a play around with it tomorrow when I film Pyramid. Yeah. Anyway, right, let me end the recording there. Now it's just us in the live stream. How exciting is that? Right, let me start catching up on chat because we'll do Q&A for a little bit and then we'll get into the next part of what I want to talk about. So, have I seen Private Practice or... Oh, Green Owl. Fuck, let me do Duolingo. Right, everyone stop asking me questions. I'm doing Duolingo. Okay. Oh, it's a listening challenge. Oh, fuck's sake. Hang on. Let me listen.
Welcome back to Lucy is Listening, where I uncover hidden messages in everyday conversations. Before we listen in, here are a few words you should know.
Sandwiches.
Oh, I wonder what that word means.
Probamos.
Probamos is we try.
Almorzamos.
Almorzamos is we have lunch.
Pollo.
Pollo is chicken.
I'm your host, Lucy, and today we're listening to two people at a local cafe.
The stress.
Ana.
Sorry, the stress of having to do this on stream whilst a bottle of Prosecco deep. I don't know if I'm up to this.
Hola Pedro, ¿qué almorzamos hoy?
Probamos los sándwiches de pollo.
So that was we're trying chicken
Probamos los
sandwiches. Yeah,
sándwiches de pollo.
yeah.
Buena idea. ¿Dónde almuerzan ustedes normalmente?
Where do you normally have lunch? I think that was.
Buena idea. ¿Dónde almuerzan ustedes normalmente?
Okay.
Cerca de mi oficina.
Near my office.
Perfecto, vamos.
Perfect, let's go. Oh, sick. I've done it. The listening ones are so lit. Every time I get one, I'm like, yes, because it takes like 10 seconds to complete. It's actually perfect. Right, you can stop yapping. Just give me my streak.
I'll get to the bottom of this. Remember, I'm always listening.
Oh, I'm always listening. Oh, shut up, Lucy. Right, that's enough. Done that. Perfect. Right, that was nice and easy. Right, Doctor Who regeneration thoughts. Okay, so I started watching Doctor Who in 2005. I was 3 years old, and Rose Tyler was my first ever companion, and she's my favourite companion. She's not the best companion, but she's my favourite. And the best is Donna. But my favourite companion being Rose, her coming back and being like, oh, hello! I was gagged. I was gagged. I was gooped. I'm here for it. I loved it. It was amazing. Bye, guys. Let Ethan know I would love a Grey's character ranking. Do you know what? I'll do a Grey's character ranking at some point. Maybe not a fave episode discussion, because I mean, one of my favourite episodes is the musical episode. And I feel like I'd have unpopular opinions. Bye-bye. Cool. I feel like you'd like chilling. Okay, so I've watched Riverdale. I haven't seen season 7, but I've watched the other 6 seasons. Hated it, but also loved it at the same time. Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. I might watch at some point, but I'm not big on witches. I don't really find witches that interesting, I can't lie. I think Shock more than Spare. I can't with that face. That's hilarious with my face. I should start uploading more of my thumbnail like poses as emotes, because that would be really funny. In season 1 and 2, I feel like the arguments were mostly Abby versus the mums. It wasn't her actually bullying the children, so the fan base grew. I agree. Do you have any audition tips? I'm auditioning for my High School Musical and want to get a lead role. We're doing Frog and Toad. What the fuck is Frog and Toad? What the fuck? Okay, audition tips. Right. So as someone who's done a lot of auditions, I'll do acting and I'll do singing tips differently. Singing, obviously, prepare as much as you can. Be confident and give a performance. Most casting directors will forgive not amazing singing if your performance is 10 out of 10. So make sure you give the best performance you possibly can. If you sell it and you give me everything that you need to, then you will 100% get the job over someone that sings perfectly but cannot act. Because I know that I can help you hit those notes, but that instinct to be able to perform comes naturally. Acting. Don't be afraid to use the script. Okay? I've been to plenty of auditions, and I've had plenty of auditions where I've used the script and I've just been like, right, do you know what? I'm going to have it there just in case. I'm going to know it roughly. If I need to refer to it, it's there. Have it as a sort of, not a crutch, but an aid in case you go wrong. Because having it in your hand gives you a sense of security. If you put it down, you haven't got that security and you're more likely to go wrong. Now, I'm also one of these people that is more of a perfectionist, so I will learn the stuff. But again, it depends on the audition. For a High School Musical, confidence is key. Confidence is the main thing I would say to you. Is probably confidence. So just bear that in mind. A still frame of you tearing up, knowing that. Yeah, that was tough. That was tough. I might, if I get like a good shot of that, I might use that in the episode. I have never used Duolingo, so this is interesting. That's not a good idea. A good showcase of what Duolingo is. I'm so far behind. I'm so sorry, guys. Would you consider doing a movie or a movie series? Guys, I really don't like movies. I don't mind sitting through them in cinemas, but equally, like, I'm more of a TV person. I like 45 minutes, I'm done with it. Do you know what I mean? 3 hours, 2.5 hours. I'm thinking this could have been a series. This could have been a 3-part series. And I think it's bullshit because in the UK, a lot of our serials are 3 parts, 6 parts potentially. They're shorter series. So I'm used to that kind of approach to storytelling. And I feel like I absorb it a lot better. But when it's a movie and it's like 3 hours long, I'm thinking this could have been 3 hours. And it could have been 3 episodes. And I could have enjoyed it. But instead I'm watching a 3-hour movie and I'm having to take 2 breaks because I need to go to the toilet. Why are your reds not so red this time? I don't know. I have no clue. It might be because I'm really cool because of the thing. Have you ever seen Private Practice or Station 19? I've seen Station 19. I have not seen Private Practice. But Private Practice will probably be something I watch in my own time. So I won't do it on the channel. Random questions. Did you ever watch Power Rangers? As a kid, yeah, I did. Do you think it's Rose or something else? Well, she wasn't introduced as the Doctor. Let's just put it that way. Love the musical episode. Absolutely. First few seasons of Riverdale was good. I think Riverdale fell off in season 4. It fell off properly in season 5. But season 6 with the superpowers banged. And I will hear no other questions about that season. Have you seen The Rookie? No, I have not. I'm still on season 3 of Greys. You keep going with that. It's incredible. Feel you would like Ghost Whisperer and Criminal Minds. I want to get into Criminal Minds because I love NCIS, so I know I'll love Criminal Minds. There's a YouTube video on the making of the musical episode. I have seen that. Prediction on who you think is out next on AUDC. I predict Kalani, not going to lie. She's been pretty good, but slightly underwhelming. Okay, I hate to admit this, but I know who makes the final. So I pretty much know the boot order from here on out. Yeah. I don't know what happens when we get to the final 3. Because I know who makes the final 3, but I don't know who wins. So that will be a shock. But everything else, I feel like I have a reasonable idea and a guesstimate of who has made it and who hasn't. Season 1 Abby was bad, but not bad. I agree. Season 1 Abby was nowhere near bad. Oh my god, I'm so far behind. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm trying to catch up. Would you consider watching The Pit? Have you ever seen House MD? Haven't seen House MD. Haven't seen The Pit. Again, I'll probably watch them in my own time. I feel like scripted shows don't really lend themselves well to reactions. Especially dramas. I don't feel like I can make fun of them. The Next Step is perfect, and Glee is perfect because I can make fun of them because they're comedies. And they're there to make fun of. But with something like House MD and The Pit, I feel like I need to watch and enjoy on my own time. What do you mean, what is Frog and Toad? Frog and Toad is a book series from England, no? Is it? Is it? Is it? It's based on a children's book, Lamal. I couldn't tell you, I'm sorry. I've never heard of it. I got to do homework, but this was super fun. Bye. No worries. Thank you so much for joining. I have never heard of Frog and the Toad, to be fair. Either it's not just him. Are you still planning on reacting to your first YouTube video? Absolutely. Oh, yeah. High school plays, they will absolutely play favourites, the teachers. Listen, I was very much liked at my high school drama department. So in my second to last year at my high school, I don't know what that is because we don't have high schools in the UK. It was Little Shop, and I got the main part. I got Seymour. In my last year at that school, I played Nicely Johnson in Little Shop of Horrors. No, Guys and Dolls. Whoopsie. So they definitely do play favourites, but equally, if you're talented and you're good, they'll like you. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, but equally, if you have pissed them off, is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Like, it is. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Who's my favourite Doctor? Is Tennant all the way. It's always going to be Tennant. He was the Doctor that I grew up with. My first Doctor was actually Eccleston, but I feel like I can't say that Eccleston's my favourite Doctor because he had 13 episodes, and I feel like that's not fair. Like, everybody else had so many more opportunities to show me they were the better. Modern Family is my next TV show. It's fucking good. It's so good. Have you watched any sitcoms, favourites? The Big Bang Theory is my favourite sitcom. I've watched so many sitcoms. I couldn't list you all of them because I would forget. I've seen Always Sunny, How I Met Your Mother, Big Bang Theory, Friends, Superstore, Modern Family, Benidorm. Benidorm is my favourite sitcom of all time. That is a bloody good show. Superpowers are cool, and I love Cheryl that season. Yeah, that season of Riverdale was so good. Even though I commented, but we need a Ginny and Georgia reaction. I've heard that show is dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. So maybe I'll check it out. What do you think about this week's EastEnders episodes? Was this week the whole Barney reveal and Nicola? I absolutely loved it. It was incredible. Absolutely incredible. Incredible. Like, when she was like, put your willies away, I thought that was brilliant. That was incredible. And then the ending of that Thursday's episode, bloody brilliant. Honestly, amazing. I agree about the movies. The one time I watch a movie is with my family, and yeah, I never watch movies by myself. I always watch it with people. Will you ever react to Doctor Who? No, but I do have a series on Doctor Who coming up. No, the next step is the one series on here I cannot bring myself to watch. Honestly, you absolutely should, because I rip the arsehole out of it. I absolutely take the piss out of it, Amy. So I feel like you'd really enjoy the episodes because I do take the piss out of it constantly. And like, it is like, I think those videos are the funniest videos I make on the channel. Friends is comedy genius. I agree. People who don't think Friends is funny, they haven't watched it in order. They watched the odd episode of it and determined it's not funny, and I'm like, I can't get past the poor acting. The poor acting actually is only in like the first couple of episodes. It gets a lot better. They get a lot better with it. Sometimes it is really bad, but I do take the piss out of it, so it is good. Have you ever seen The Bear? If you haven't, that series could be a good one. I have seen the first 2 seasons. I couldn't get into season 3. I need to give it another go. Forever jealous of the high school favourites in theatre. Also, don't bother sending any more comments because I'm going to the toilet as soon as I get to the end of this. I know it's a bit lame of me, but I couldn't even get through the first episode he did. Honestly, I get so much funnier the more episodes I do, because I start to make up backstories for the characters, and it gets a lot more interesting. And I make it funnier than the show actually is, to be fair. Right, I'm gonna pop to the toilet. I'll be back in literally 2 seconds. So here, have an ad. Oh, hello, hello, hello. I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Okay, I'm thirsty as well. Oh, um, right, let me catch up on chat. Let me catch up on chat. You are my favorite reactor. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. If you like David Tennant, you watch Genius Games. No, has it finished? Because I was planning on just binging it in one go, but I wasn't sure. Have you watched the British version of Ghosts? Okay, Fleur. Fleur. The original version of Ghosts, don't you mean? Okay? It's the original version. The American, it's just a cheap copy. As with a lot of their products, it's a cheap copy of our stuff. You are my favorite Dance Moms reactor. Love that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Where did the AirPods go? Tell that to my computer, because currently I do have a Bluetooth option. Earlier I did not have a Bluetooth option, so most times I just use the plug-in ones because Bluetooth doesn't work on my computer most of the time. So it's frustrating, but I had to buy like cheap headphones, and we're kind of committing to it right now. So is what it is. Ghost UK is so good. Like, genuinely so good. What age did I start dance? 7-ish? Maybe like around 8-ish. Have I watched Shameless at all? No, I have not. So next thing on my list to talk about is the Doctor Who video essays. So obviously you guys are probably not massively into Doctor Who, and that's absolutely fair and valid, but I feel like it's a topic that everyone should be into. Doctor Who is a fantastic show. It absolutely is. So I'm gonna show you like a brief little like overview of my editing process, as well as like sort of like maybe like a sneak peek of what I've edited so far, because like these episodes will probably be like an hour long. They're video essays after all. So this is how I edit, by the way. So let me switch to DaVinci. So let me show you this. Wait, why is it not showing you this? Why is it not showing a resolve? Okay, it's not letting me show you DaVinci, so that is absolutely fabulous. But what I will show you is a sneak peek of the video, which is exciting. So, hang on, I've just got to sort out. Yeah, hang on. Trim out segments. I'm just trimming out the segments of the last video that have copyright in them. Confirm changes. I just let YouTube do its thing, do you know what I mean? If they claim it, like, yeah, sure, you can cut it out. It's fine. I don't care that much, because it's going to be made into an episode anyway. Right, let me find the episode. Where is it? I literally uploaded it the other day. I wanted to check that it wasn't going to get, like, copyright struck, because I use a lot of clips in the episode. Right, here we go. Let me zoom out. So this is a little sneak peek of a video that I'm going to be doing very soon, okay? Last time Ethan changed screens. No, that's because my that's because my computer exploded. What type of Doctor Who video is it? So it's a video essay. And it's actually really exciting, because so effectively I've bought all the target books of like Doctor Who. I've got more over here from like the first season of Doctor Who, which is really exciting. And I'm gonna make like cool videos explaining each episode, breaking it down, making it digestible to an audience, and it's gonna be quite fun. So let's head into here. Let me make this. Nope, I'm very big apparently. Let me just make this as big as the screen can be. Here we go. So, Windows capture, audio capture, YouTube. Let's see how this gets on, okay? What's it like to watch? What's it like? Okay. Can everyone hear that? Did everyone hear that? Just double checking. What's it like to watch classic? Everyone get it? Yeah, literally double Ethan. This is kind of crazy, I can't lie. So not a reaction, more of a breakdown essay. Exactly. It's not a reaction. I'm watching it in my own time. I've written a script and everything. Okay. I like the script for this work of art is like 6,000 words long. It's in depth. Okay, cool. Let's go. What's it like to watch classic Who for the first time? Having grown up with doctors such as Eccleston, Tennant, Smith, and Capaldi, I found myself reluctant to throw myself into those classic doctors past a few of their most iconic stories. However, as an adult, I have been itching to go back to the classic Who stories, and I figured I'd make some deep dives on the episodes as well, so that super fans and casual fans alike can join me on my journey of discovery. Today we're going to be checking out the first story in Doctor Who's long history, and potentially one of its most important stories. An Unearthly Child is the name of the first Doctor Who story broadcast in the UK. It's comprised of 4 parts, each running at 25 minutes, which is a far cry away from the 2005 revival, which saw most episodes tell a self-contained story. This story was written by Anthony Coburn, directed by Waris Hussein, and produced by Verity Lambert. Unfortunately for most Doctor Who fans, there isn't actually an easy way to watch these episodes, as they've not been included in the Classic Who category on iPlayer, despite the vast majority of available stories remaining on the website. This is all down to a rights dispute with Anthony Coburn's son, Steph Coburn, who very publicly announced he would not give the rights to the BBC unless they paid him an obscene amount of money. Therefore, the only way to actually watch this episode is through DVD or VHS, which I actually have. I had to go to great lengths to get this episode. I had to go all the way down to Havant just to pick it up in a CEX. I don't know whether it's easy to get anymore, but I had to fight tooth and nail for my copy, and I am clinging onto it until I am cold in that grave.
I'm sure something can be arranged.
Either way, this is a piece of the Doctor Who legacy that every fan should have in their collection. So as part of looking at these episodes, I decided to purchase the original Target books as well, so that I could gain as much understanding as I possibly could. This book is Doctor Who. I've just read your comment,
Child,
Amy. And it's written by Terence Dix. It was actually released in 1981, many years after the initial broadcast of the episode, when the show decided they would start novelizing all of their previous stories from the show and release them for a whole new audience of children in a time when streaming and DVDs did not exist. So the only way you could find out about previous Doctor Who stories was through these bad boys. Okay, so that is all I'm going to show you guys for now. That's a little teaser, a little taste of what's to come. I am personally... Oh, Fleur, they haven't included an Unearthly Child on BBC iPlayer. It starts from the Daleks. And that'll be the next episode if this one does well. I mean, to be fair, I'm planning on making them regardless of how well they do on the channel, purely because I personally love them. And I love Doctor Who. I want to make videos on them, so I'm going to make them regardless. So far, like, I've made it... I've edited so the first episode, the first story has 4 parts to it. I've managed to fully edit the first part. I'm in the middle of editing the second part, and I've still got to film and edit the last 2 parts. So I'm reckoning that this will be about an hour-ish. So I gave this to a friend, and I was like, yo, what do you think? You watch a lot of video essays, and they were like, okay, video essays usually don't show the person, they don't show the person's face. I don't know why I've got these on still, because I'm not listening to anything currently. They don't show the person's face, and they just keep it very faceless, audio only. They show clips constantly, and I was like, I don't personally want to do that. Bye, Mariana. Thank you for joining the stream. I really appreciate you coming. They don't do that. So I was like, okay. I personally, if I'm doing video essays, I want to make jokes. I want to be more personal with the audience. I want to give my opinion on things. So I'm going to show my face. So I'm wondering whether you guys agree with that potentially. I'm not sure. Let me know. I'm not sure. I want to keep my face in it, but obviously, like, I want this obviously to do well in the sort of Doctor Who world, and the can we keep the where's the word I'm looking for? You like the personal touch of you delivering it? Okay, that's good. I thought that as well, because I know your many videos. Okay, so this may be literally just like that may be just the ones that my friend watches, and that's why he has that kind of opinion. BBC iPlayer is a joke. So the only reason why they've taken certain Doctor Who episodes off is purely because of rights disputes with Doctor Who. It's nothing to do with sort of political correctness or anything like that. It's purely because they technically don't own the rights to certain stories, because back in the 1960s and 70s and the 80s maybe, the episodes were owned by the writers, not the show. Yes, keep the non-faceless vibe. Oh, okay, good. Plus, if that's what people usually do, you set yourself apart with your personal touch. See, that's what I thought. Maybe you can show your face on and off. See, that's what I've been doing. I'm only showing my face when I make a joke, or when I'm making like a point, or like a personal opinion. I'm not showing it all the time. I figured that would be not interesting. I like how you can show you holding the books on the film DVDs. Absolutely, that's what I'm doing currently. I mean, like I said, I've got the first season pretty much. I've got Doctor Who and the Daleks, which is the second episode. I've got I haven't got the third story. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. I don't have it, but I have access to it online, so I will be able to do that. Marco Polo is currently missing from the archives, so there's no actual footage of it. But I have the book, and there are stills, so I'll be doing my episode based on the book. Then you've got the Keys of Marinus, which is the next episode. Then I think it's the Sensorites. No, then it's the Aztecs. Then it's the Sensorites. That book's on its way. Or that book is on its way. And then it's the Reign of Terror, and that book is also on its way as well. And an Ethan video is not an Ethan video about the Ethan face. Facts. Quinton Reviews does that, where he keeps his face in the videos and adds his own personality in the channels. See, this is what I was saying. I was thinking like it would set me apart kind of, so I'll take it. Are the books like exact replicas of the episodes? I would say 80%. I've got sections of the video where it talks about differences within the episode and within the book. And I've read a lot of the Target books, and they do have differences, like just short scenes, or they'll add extra information, or they'll just tell you a little bit more about how the character's feeling at this certain time that's interesting. I do the same for my old cartoon video commentary reactions. Also, Ava Talks About Stuff has been doing the same kind of content. Oh, okay, that's good. That's reassuring to know that that's good. I feel like a lot of the faceless channels out there have a little animated avatar that they use, whereas you don't, so it'd be harder for you. Exactly. I feel like it's just better to use my face in it. Have you watched the Confused Adipose? He makes really good theory videos. I dip in and out of Doctor Who, but equally, like, I don't really engage with Doctor Who YouTube that much, so I feel like this is going to be a good throwing myself into it kind of thing. So like the story doesn't change between the books and the show. No. The story stays pretty much the same. They just add extra information. And that's the good thing. So yeah, that's my little Doctor Who introduction. So I hope you guys enjoy that video. That will be out hopefully within the next week or so. But I'm not sure. Depends how long it takes to edit. I mean, so far it's taken me hours so far. From like watching the episode, writing the script, recording it, editing it. I do not have the abilities to animate myself. And I also refuse to use AI, so we probably won't do that. Because I feel like a lot of those channels probably use AI, and I'm just not here for that, do you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather just do it myself, do you know what I mean? So, yeah. So that's that. Now I'm going to attempt to find my first ever video on this channel. Not my first ever video, but my first video on this channel. So let's attempt to find it. Okay, I found it. That didn't take long. So this was back in a time when I believed that the only way you could make proper content on YouTube was if you kept it beneath 15 minutes. So this episode is 11 minutes and 11 seconds, I'm fairly certain. 11 minutes, 10 seconds. Okay, so it's very short. So, I feel like this is interesting. This is very interesting. So this is the first ever video I made on this channel is a Saw video game playthrough. Okay, if you don't know what Saw is, it's my favorite horror movie franchise. I love it. It's about a man who kidnaps people and forces them into traps in order to make them appreciate life. And if they can't appreciate life enough, they die, essentially. And it is a little bit fucked up in the head, and it is a little bit but I love it. It's an incredible series of films. The only one I dislike is number 7. I think number 7 is just a bad movie in general. But this is the video game, and I actually played this. The first episode was filmed, well, it was uploaded on July 23rd, 2018. So this is a long time ago. This is almost 7 years ago. And I figured you guys would be interested in watching little old Ethan back then. And yeah. You like horror? You do horror mazes around Halloween? I did go Tully's last year, and Tully's was very, very fun. I did enjoy Tully's. So absolutely did enjoy that. So yeah, this has been fun. But we are going to crack on with watching this. So remember, I have not got face cam, and so I'm going to be up in this corner. I'm already going to regret this, aren't I? Oh god. So this is going to be wild and crazy. Now, I haven't properly watched these videos back, honestly, since I edited them. And this video sits at, let me show you. It sits at 284 views. So this was back when the channel just didn't perform well. I was in what year was I in? I was going into year 12. For you guys in America, I think it's junior year, the year before senior year. And it was the summer before that year. And I was like, let's start YouTube up again, because obviously I'd done YouTube with Minecraft. And I was like, let's start it up again. And I started with this because I was like, oh, this is the kind of content I want to make. Obviously, wasn't amazing, but we move, and yeah. So we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I've not watched this in 7 years since I edited it, and I use the word edited very loosely. So let's see how it goes.
Hello and welcome to Saw the video game.
already. I hate this. Let me just change my settings so that it sends me to the right one when I go back. But I already hate this. Unfortunately, it does not start with a hello guys. It doesn't. I wish it did, but it does not. And this is already awful, and I hate it already. Oh god. Oh my god. Yeah, this is cringy. This is so cringy. Oh no. Okay.
And this is a video game that I'm really excited about because I love this sort of franchise. I think it's great, it's innovative. So anyway, let's just get straight into it.
Let's just get straight into it. So at this point in time, I didn't have a good mic. I didn't understand audio mixing. I didn't really understand anything to do with making YouTube videos. So this is horrifying. Puberty was doing you dirty. Yeah, puberty was hitting me hard around this time. Was not good. Was not bueno. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, I can't lie.
So let's just get straight into it. I'm going to be playing on normal because... No, I'm not playing on insane. Each weapon, including your fist, has 2 attacks. Experiment. Oh, I didn't read that. Components can be used in the creation of new devices. Yeah. There are some very strange controls for this game. Like...
Guys, I actually can't watch this. I can't watch this. Why does your accent sound like it's come straight from Buckingham Palace? So, at the time, I really did sound quite posh. I do naturally sound quite posh, but I add certain elements of South London into my accent so that it's funnier. Do you know what I mean? Because talking like this is so much funnier than talking like this and sounding like I have butlers on the service. So I'm not sure how I should feel about that. But like I said, I did not understand editing. I did not understand that you don't need to show those loading screens. You don't need to read out what's on the loading screen. You don't need to do any of that. You don't need to. Oh god. Oh, this is horror. This is horror.
Like, very strange. Electrified puddles can be used to your advantage. Yeah, like...
Hello, Detective Tapp. I want to play a game. Your obsession with catching me has robbed you of your life and the lives of others. You abuse every resource available to you, tearing apart lives in your quest to find the truth. You have lost your family, your badge, even the life of your partner, Detective Singh. You have lost your health, whittled away by the bullet wound in your chest. But you have not given up, have you? Now we will see if you can overcome your obsession. No doubt you remember the device attached to your jaw. It is evident.
If you don't know what this device is, let's just say this is the reverse jaw trap. This is the reverse bear trap, not jaw trap, reverse bear trap. If it goes off, you know how a bear trap goes like that? Well, the reverse bear trap goes like this. So it will rip your jaw apart. It's mental. Let me catch up on chat. It's so weird hearing a totally different voice, but your usual cadence and speech patterns. Absolutely. So this was after secondary school. Yeah, so this was after year 11, so after I finished my GCSEs, before I started year 12. So my accent's a lie. No, not really. This is my natural accent. It's just at that time I was putting on more of a posh accent. And then when I went to uni, I kind of was like, oh, everyone's got an accent. Let me stick to my South London accent. And now it's like a mix of the both. Do we have a 16-year-old Ethan pick, just to add some context as to what little boy? I mean, if you go onto my Instagram and you scroll back to 2018, you'll be able to see it. You'll be able to see it. I'm cackling as if I'm not the same age now as you were in the video. Facts. None of you should be laughing at me. None of you should be laughing at me. I don't know if to scream or just observe in silence. Let's get back to the video.
Left over from your investigation. Here's what happens if you lose.
Raw.
Free yourself from the device and pursue me, or sit there and let it tear you apart. The choice is yours.
Okay.
Okay, if you haven't clocked already, I was playing on a very poor laptop. A laptop that was not set up for emulating games, because this game is not available anywhere, so I was emulating it on my little laptop running Bandicam. Yeah, it was tough, guys. So it's gonna be laggy to watch, and it's gonna be utterly awful to watch. I'm so sorry, but the good news is this is a 21-part series. There's 21 videos of this, and we're 2.5 minutes into the first episode and already I want to cry. Oh, baby Ethan just wanted to sound a bit fancy. Absolutely. Not Jigsaw having more lines in the video than young Ethan. Facts. Honestly, I was very much in the space of like, you don't talk through cutscenes, and I still am right now. If I record stuff, I don't talk through cutscenes. But, like, I also have with face cam so I can give reactions. But at this time, it's just silence. It's just complete silence, I can't lie.
2. This isn't a blind playthrough, by the way. I just thought I'd... You guys know that I have seen this in play before.
Oh, he managed to get it off. Fantastic. Also, if you missed it, he said this isn't a blind playthrough. So actually I had seen somebody playing the game before this, and I was like, oh, I really like this game, let me play it on the channel. Yeah, you can imagine how that went. So yeah, this was not my first time playing the game. Well, actually, that's a lie. It was my first time playing the game. It wasn't my first time experiencing the game. Let's just put it that way. Oh, no. Oh, no. Have you just seen 2016? 2016, Ethan. Yeah, that's going far back. That's almost 10 years ago. That was when I was 14. Jesus Christ.
Phew.
Where are you, Jigsaw? I won't play your game. I won't! Ah!
Yeah, so this is a sort of, oh, I wanted to show you guys this because I thought this was really cool. That's Lawrence Gordon's foot, I think, from the original game. I think that's what it's meant to be, sort of Easter egg to.
That's what I thought it was meant to be, the Easter egg too. Shut up. Shut up. Oh, I've had enough of this guy. I've had enough of this guy already. I've had enough of this guy. This guy needs to stop.
Okay, so let's have a look. There seems to be markings on there. Oh, yeah, there's some really weird controls. You'd think that you'd have to use the arrow keys for this. But no, you have to use the mouse to go up and down. So, right, we need a combination. So...
I feel like that is not a weird gaming dynamic anymore, is to use the the wheel to scroll. Like it just makes sense, doesn't it? It just makes sense. But apparently, no, it's blown my brains. It's blown my absolute brains out. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
There are some markings, so I think we just have to close the doors and then it will reveal it. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, you've got 4, what looks like 3, and a 7. 4, 3, 7. Okay, 4, 3, 7. Wonderful.
Everyone give a round of applause to Ethan. He solved his first puzzle in this game. He solved his first puzzle. Oh my goodness, well done to him. Honestly, I'm so proud of him right now. Not.
Excellent. That's a go. Find Jigsaw's next clue. It's very open.
Oh my god. The lag is so real.
Alright.
Like, this must
So
be like
yeah, this
3
is
frames a
Detective Tapp
second.
from the first film. I thought he was dead. Apparently not.
Oh shit! What did you do?
Escaping this room will require teamwork. Activating the panel will open both doors. Detective Tapp, you must first find the object in the toilets to unlock the panel. As for the toilet, I've gathered refuse from the obsessions of drug addicts. Now, Detective,
HIV
dig
Central.
through others' discarded.
Did I really just say that? Did I really just say that? And in Pride Month of all months. How could you? How could you, Ethan? HIV Central. When you're looking at discarded not vaccines, what are they called? Syringes. Yeah, that's crazy from me, by the way. 6-year-old me had no chill. 6-year-old me, again, didn't know how to edit. Or didn't know how to silence what I just said. Yeah, I'm seeing you all in the chat be like, what the fuck? What the fuck? He said HIV Central when looking at a bowl full of used syringes. Yeah. Bye, Fla. Thank you so much for joining. Loved having you here, so thank you so much. Thank you so much. But damn, I really had no chill. No chill at all. Yeah. Did he there was definitely questioning at the time. Definitely questioning. Yes.
Trash as you forced others to dig through yours. If either one of you fails in your task, the bombs in this room will detonate.
So
I suggest you hurry.
I know we've let this obsession, like, in case you haven't seen the first movie, Tapp gets really, just grab it. So basically, Tapp gets really intent on finding out who the Jigsaw killer is, and it ends up killing his best friend and what do I do? Just need to get in
Not me giving lore on the fact that here is the lore of the first movie of Saw, and let me explain the thoughts of it. It's like, come on, absolutely, come on, honestly. Baby Ethan gonna get himself cancelled? Absolutely, absolutely. What was he thinking? What was he thinking putting that out there? Baby Ethan chilling while present Ethan is appalled. Facts. What was I actually thinking posting this on the channel? Did I really think this was going to do well? No wonder it only got like 284 views. Honestly, what are we doing here?
Right. So yeah, he more or less leads his friend to his death. He gets shotgunned and dies, and then he becomes even more like he gets let go from the police, or from the police, and basically it's really creepy because he thinks Lawrence Gordon.
Getting across that glass is gonna hurt. You aren't getting my shoes.
Oh, come on. Just one bad thing. So yeah, he gets an apartment opposite his suspect.
Oh, this is awful. This is absolutely awful. This is horrendous. Because not only am I delivering like the most cringe-worthy content, I don't know whether the audio gets any better later on in the series. I can't lie. I'm assuming it must do. I'm assuming it has to. Because there's no way I would have let this run for that long. Do you know what I mean? But I cannot believe that I'm letting it play and Detective Tapp is just teleporting through the corridors. Oh my god. Come on. This is ridiculous. Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's okay, baby me thought she was a conservative at 16. Do you know what? Fair and valid. We all thought we were conservative at like 14 because that's the kind of opinions that our parents held. So we move. I am reacting to my first episode ever. Saw law was more important than gameplay survival. Facts. Facts, honestly. Facts, right.
Oh yeah, because we just have a lighter. Oh my gosh.
Wait, hang on, I said something sarcastic there.
And just basically is spying on their every move. Like, there'll be light. Turn 4 on for your light. Oh yeah, because we just have a lighter. Oh my gosh, look at... Why?
Not me being sarcastic, because we just have a lighter. He thought he was so funny. He thought he was hilarious. He thought he was absolutely hilarious. Well, you're not, mate. You're not. Shocking, honestly.
Oh wow, okay. I'm not going to question it too much because this is a...
Oh. Oh.
I have it? I have the key. Oh. I think he's got a Venus flytrap. Ooh. Unlucky.
Someone just died in front of younger Ethan. Someone just died in front of younger Ethan. He went, ooh, unlucky. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry that you're having to witness this right now. I'm sorry you're having to witness this right now. Oh, God. Yeah. What makes you cringe more, the slap or your first video? This obviously makes me cringe more. I don't think the slap made me cringe, to be fair. It made me uncomfortable, but it didn't make me cringe. So, this is definitely cringy.
Oh well. Not our problem. Can I close this? This is a very... It runs really poorly because it's so old. It's like 10 years old now.
Until they have to work to save
and it's
their
very
home.
difficult to
They
find
go from cradle
copies.
Not me giving excuses. Not me giving excuses as to why this is not running good. Because I know for facts that it's actually because my laptop is ass at this time. But no. It's because it's 10 years old, guys. It runs poorly because it's a game that's 10 years old. Yeah, okay. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's so funny, honestly.
Expecting the world to give them everything. I show them the possibility of death and the sacrifices they have to make to stay alive. They will see what sacrifices you will make when the time comes.
Great. Wonderful. Okay. Will you appreciate your life? I do! Look, I'm sorry, but how are we not getting burnt by this? Oh, it's Pig Person. AKA John Kramer. AKA other people who have worn it. I'm not really up to date on my Saw lore.
Not up to date on your Saw lore? Maybe you shouldn't be making this video then, Ethan. What are we doing here? What do we mean we don't know the other people that wore the pig mask? Tut tut tut. Honestly. I made fun of the fact that my laptop is basically my ventilator because if I take it off charge it dies immediately. Yeah, my laptops used to do that as well. Like, that's why I had to update to the laptop I had now, because my laptop physically could not come off of charge without instantly dying. Like, just immediately dying. And it was so frustrating to watch. I was so angry.
I rewatched the film. I rewatched the first film a couple of days ago. And I'm planning on watching the second soon. Second's my favourite. I'm just going to go out there and say that. That is a really unpopular opinion. Well, it's not really that unpopular. Everybody says it's the second best. But I prefer it over the first because it's got more traps. It's a group trap thing.
He explained that so poorly. The second one is the best because it actually tells an expanded story. It has some fantastic twists in it. All of the characters are incredibly annoying, but you still care when they die. Like, it's just a very good movie. And I feel like it doesn't get the love and recognition that it deserves. The first two movies are incredible. Everything else I can understand why people wouldn't enjoy. I still do. But the second one is genuinely one of the best horror movies made of all time. Need to do that too, but I have no money and parents won't get me a new one unless the battery actually, yeah, literally. Honestly, I would be, I mean, listen, I'm not giving you bad advice, but I would be tempted to take the battery out and be like, look, it won't turn on. Because are they going to check the fact that the battery has been taken out? Probably not. But to be fair, I bought this new one myself with my own money. So, yeah. And to be fair, I was investing in my future. So, it's what it is at the end of the day. You know what? Yeah, you have to make it work sometimes. But yeah. Coolio. I think the stream is... The stream's in amber at the moment. Oh, it's back to green. Fabulous. Right, let's continue, because there's not much left of this episode, I can't lie.
Will be here soon. This is the first victim of his obsession. He should be able to hear her, but she is drugged. Tab knows how the game works, and what will happen if he does not release her in time. Hide the key to her cell, and we'll see if the detective can protect his witnesses.
His witness. Save the woman in the surgical theatre. Great. Ah, come on!
What are you doing? Sorry, buddy. This is part of my game. Nothing personal. I'd grab something quick, though, if I was you.
Yeah, the combat in this game is... like... it's god-awful, but... you just have to... I've forgotten what it says about... Okay. Hold shift... to enter... shift... Oh god, this is... really, really...
I think Ethan was struggling with comprehension at the time. I don't think he knew how to read. Oh, your dad's an IT expert? Oh yeah, that's tough. That's tough. That is tough. Oh, he didn't know hotspot until I taught him though. That's tough. That's tough. Yeah, tough. Oh, if he checks, then yeah, it's over. It's over. It's not good. It's not good. Best thing I can say is get a job and pay for your own one. I mean, you can get one for about 600 quid. Like I bought this one that I'm currently using for 600 quid, and it's really good. So It's a lot of money, I know, especially to someone starting their first job, but like, you kind of just have to save up. Sauce.
I have to do this.
Come on. Oh my gosh. I'm hitting 3.
Ow. Ow.
I need to get out of here. Okay,
Ow.
shift 1. How am I missing?
We're not going to talk about the fact that I suck. I did not understand the combat. I didn't get it. It was very confusing. I didn't know what was going on. So yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah, this was tough. This was tough. We go to Greece every single year and to like 4 or 5 stars hotels. So yeah, I don't think we're struggling. Facts, fair, honestly. Although Ethan laptop smokes and often explodes. I mean, I've had it since 2022, like July. I've had it almost 3 years now. So like, it's on its last legs. I can't lie. Oh well, in that case, go off. Yeah, I mean, if you can't get a job, then yeah, it's a little bit tough. You can still take it off charge, record fine, and in good quality. Yeah, I mean, like, it works. It works. Bye bye, Debbie. Thank you so much for joining. Loved having you here, honestly. Thank you so much for joining. I'm sitting watching on £2,000 gaming laptop. My first laptop came from cash affairs. So I've had 3 laptops in my lifetime. I've had 2 that my parents have bought me. They worked for what I wanted to do, but I bought this gaming laptop specifically to record on, and it has done me proud. I mean, it's made all the videos that you guys have seen, so it's clearly doing something right. But I think my next one, I'll get a desktop and I'll get like a proper gaming PC. Purely because then I can customize it. I can do all of that shenanigans. So yeah. Let's crack on.
I am not dying now. What? It's just going through you. There we are. Oh my god.
That was my first ever victim, guys. My first ever victim. That's a complete lie, because I've been playing games many years before that. But my first documented victim. Oh, that is funny. That is very funny. God, what am I like, honestly? Wait, you can't even put Windows 11 on your laptop? Yeah, that's kind of mental, I can't lie. Maybe it is time to get a new laptop. I can't lie. Maybe it is time to get a new laptop.
No! You said you'd free me if I brought him here. My game is over.
I love that laugh. Oh, you stupid man.
Head just got blown off by a shotgun. Just ba-bam. Ba-bam. Horrendous. What's going on here? Bam. Head blown off. Gone. Bye-bye. Excuse me? Is that it? Oh, that's it. Oh, that's the episode, guys. That was the episode. I liked to do that back in the day, where I was like, stay tuned for the next part, thinking that people would actually want to continue, and I've got the worst audio in the world, and like, I'm not actually doing anything. I've just failed to kill an NPC, and I'm thinking that people are going to want to watch the next episode. Yeah, okay, I'm funny. Right, well, that was the first episode of whatever the fuck that was. That was something. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. We'll do some what's it called to finish off on, some Q&A to finish off on. It is in Czechia. Like, I can maybe convince my parents to get me a new one for my report card, because getting straight ones in high school is near impossible. facts. Rinse that as much as you can, as much as you possibly can. And yes, it was an absolutely crazy cliffhanger, Selma. Maybe we'll revisit it one day. That was a masterpiece. Like I said, there's another 20 episodes. Let me show you. Let me show you the. Hang on. So if we hang on, how do I get to playlists? Go to here. Okay, so these are 3. So there's actually not that many. There's 43 videos. So there's Saw the video game, which sees like 21 parts, and as you can see, all of the episodes are around about 10 minutes long. They're not like massively long. Then we've got Call of Cthulhu. I only did 3 videos on Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth. I never actually finished it. It didn't perform very well. As you can see, 43 views, 12 views, 16 views. Not great. Then we come into Half-Life. Half-Life, again, did horrendous numbers. I just didn't really know what I was doing on YouTube. All of these videos, again, are about 10 minutes. They're heavily edited. This one's 15. This one's 17. The finale is also 17, 15, 15. Like, they didn't get many views. Then I move into gaming videos that I did on my new laptop. And this is Dead Space. We've got Resident Evil HD Remaster. We've got Black Mesa. I didn't do many videos on that because I'd already played it, so I was replaying it and it wasn't as fun. I did Walking Dead videos with me and my friend. We did like early recap content. Layers of Fear I did Metro 2033. I didn't finish Alice Madness Returns, but I got like 14 episodes deep in it. I mean, the episodes were quite long as well, 32 minutes, 27, 29, 20. And like a lot of them I was getting quite angry in because I just couldn't do it. Amnesia the Bunker, this is one of the scariest games I've ever played. And I played it like straight off of the jump, so I didn't understand that it actually wasn't that scary. Gartner Bonbon, bad games, but did me proud with like the viewing figures. I mean, like the first episode did 4,422 views, and that was like my first idea of like, oh my god, YouTube could work. Then I did Benty and the Ink Machine. Again, like the numbers weren't great, and I wasn't like blown away by them, but like at the time I thought 81 views was amazing. Now like 81 views means like a video is bombed. And then I started doing Dead Space 2 as well. I got 7 episodes in. I've still not finished that game, but I do want to finish it at some point, but when, I'm not sure. I also did My Friendly Neighborhood as well, but I don't know why there's like 9 videos. Why is there 9 videos in here? Oh, because I did the demo as well. So yeah, that's pretty much the gaming content that's still up on the channel and not up on the channel. I'm dying to know which of your Dance Moms reactions you had to re-record. So I'm fairly certain I didn't have to re-record the whole of it. I think I just had to re-record half of one, but I can't remember which one for the life of me. Like I genuinely couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I'm sure it was like either a season 1 or season 2 one. It wasn't a season 3. It wasn't a season 4. I think it was either early season 2 or season 1. I can't remember which one. Pray for me tomorrow. I have to fix my grade from economics with verbal testing. Good luck. Either that or 1, no laptop. 2, but your parents being like, oh, it's okay. But the tone, look in my face, being like, I hate it. It's like the, oh, that's okay. Yeah, you know they fucking hate you. Right, guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you, Smart Rad. Appreciate you for turning up to the stream. Probably not going to be going on for much longer. I'm exhausted. I've been going for 4 hours now, so I am pretty tired. But we've had a good live stream. We've had an absolutely fabulous live stream. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I mean, if there's any last minute questions, whack them in the chat. Otherwise, I will head off. And I will call it a day. I'm just checking if I've missed any urgent messages from friends being like, I'm dying in a car crash. And I'll be like, whoopsie, didn't see this till now. Tough. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the live stream. I've had an absolutely fabulous time. I've really enjoyed it. It's been long. It's been long, and it's been an emotional one. It's been a really, really emotional one. And yeah, it's tough. How many pirouettes can I do? 1. 2 at a push. 2 if I'm spotting correctly. When and how? When? Questioned it when I started watching Glee. And how? Also Glee. Thanks, Ethan. It's been fun. It absolutely has. But I will call it quits there. So thank you guys very, very much for watching. Obviously this live stream, like I said, has been going on for 4 hours, so I am exhausted. But I will see you guys on Wednesday. I can't lie. I might split this episode into 2 parts, depending on how much content there is. If there's enough content for 2 episodes, I'll split it into 2 episodes. If there isn't, I'll just do it in 1. Will you watch the Dark Spawns reunion? Absolutely. If it's Dark Spawns related, I will watch it. Don't you stress yourself about that. But yeah, thank you guys very, very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Love, love, love. And I hope to see you again on a live in the future. I don't know when that will be. Hopefully soon-ish. Probably near the end of June, I reckon. But other than that, thank you guys. See you guys later. Keep on ranting. Bye now. See ya.